Storytelling through drama activities. Part 1. Storytelling through movement. A creative drama skills module in a training course can be an effective tool for helping young refugees better integrate culturally. Creative drama is a form of theater-based learning that uses improvisation, role-playing, and other creative techniques to explore and express emotions, ideas, and experiences. By participating in creative drama activities, young refugees can develop their nonverbal communication skills, which can help them to better understand and navigate cultural differences. One of the main ways that creative drama can help young refugees to better integrate culturally is by improving their nonverbal communication skills. Creative drama activities such as role-playing and improvisation can help young refugees to develop their ability to understand and use nonverbal cues such as body language and facial expressions. This can be especially useful for young refugees who are still learning the language of their host country, as nonverbal communication can be a powerful tool for understanding and expressing meaning. Now, let's move on to storytelling through movement. In small groups, participants will craft short stories using only gestures and body language. Each group will create a 1-minute story without using words. Focus on clear actions and expressions. Think of it as telling a story that anyone, regardless of language, can understand. This activity not only hones creative expression but also reinforces the idea that stories can be conveyed universally through actions. One example that combines stories, personal experiences, and mimic can be based on participants answering the questions by acting out.
Examples of cards. 1. Can you act out a situation where you feel happy? 2. Can you act out a situation where you feel bored? 3. Can you act out a situation where you feel scared? 4. Can you act out a situation where you feel proud? 5. Can you act out a situation where you feel angry? 6. Can you act out a situation where you feel nervous? 7. Can you act out a situation where you feel excited? 8. Can you act out a situation where you feel grateful? 9. Can you act out a situation where you feel surprised? 10. Can you act out a situation where you feel loved?
Choose one of the participants and ask him to stand in the middle of the circle. The participant in the circle will answer the question on one of her cards by acting out. Other participants will look at their cards, check whether the improvisation could match one of their own cards. The participants who understand that the animated situation is related to question on his cards will come to the circle and show their cards. If it is the same as the one of the person acting it out, they match them and give the pair of identical cards to the facilitator. Then the person who guessed correctly needs to stay in the middle and act out their second cards. Somebody else will guess the correct question, cards, and match it with the one of the person acting it out. The activity continues until all the cards are matched, and then the facilitator will ask debriefing questions. What did you notice about the different ways people acted out the same emotions? Did acting out the emotions make it easier or more difficult to understand them? How do you think physical activity can help with brain development and learning with things? What did you learn about yourself or others through this activity? Part 2. Collaborative movement. Our final activity encourages collaborative movement and showcases the power of unity in overcoming language barriers. Facilitator. Let's create a collaborative movement sequence. I will start with a simple gesture, and the person next to me will add on to it. As we go around the circle, each person will contribute, creating a chain of movements. This activity fosters a sense of community as participants co-create a movement story that transcends individual differences. Pantomime discussions is used to understand a subject or topic area more deeply and improve critical thinking skills. Using pantomime to communicate without words or with minimal words. You will need pantomime drama cards, which can include prompts for various scenarios or topics.